Hey Airbenders, I'm Melanie Florence and this is the weekly elemental hot tea for the air people. People who got a lot of air in their chart, or somebody might be looking at intellect, mind, way to shut down anxiety. This is the reading for you. You can contextually put it there, right? So, breathe. Right, got through the fire reading, got to breathe in the air reading, huh? So, I have had a big week. I ordered business cards. I've got this whole tea house. I've been doing business plans and stuff like that. So I am open for business. If you are after a personal consult, like I've been doing these teas so we can go through and we air, we sip it, we spill the tea, right? Or I can do it live, or I can send you a recording just like this on a YouTube link, just straight to you so you can peruse in your own time. Let me know. I'm always here. So I'm going to go through the Dreamtime reading cards and the wildflower, Australian wildflower cards, because we missed those a couple of weeks. I've been mixing things up. I'm also going to do a full moon, pick a card for self-love, like the sweet hot tea. So because I really love it, and I'm going to do 3 different decks with a few different cards in the background. So we'll see how that goes. 3 different decks to do the readings from. All right, first, here we go. So, hit like and subscribe. You know it helps, right? All right, that's one card. Let's go. I start off shuffling really well, so it always takes a little while to get these first cards out. Maybe I held them too tight. I don't know. There it is. There it is as it flies across the room. Okay. So, red belly black snake. Independence. So for my non-Australian viewers, like my internationals, this snake is deadly. If you come across it in the Australian bush, it actually does have a red belly. It is a black snake and it's really quite common. It'll kill you pretty quickly. They're pretty independent. They're pretty fierce sort of characters. So this here is about your independence, and should be, as I say should be. Oh, where'd I put the book? Oh, I will. Dreamtime reading card, because I actually haven't come across this one yet. Let's do a little bit of storytelling. All right, hope you like my storytelling, my reading skills. Red belly black snake. There we are. Let's have a look at what it says. Okay, striking, shiny, black, venomous snake found in Australia. Correct. All right, it is associated with the sisterhood and strength. It symbolises sexuality and blood and bloodlines. It is associated with all aspects of the woman. But its presence may be stronger during the rites of passage, such as first men's motherhood and menopause. Red bellies black snakes can be linked to family. It shows the beauty of motherhood and Mother Nature's instinct to protect and support her offspring. The snake also represents a wise grandmother and aunt. Red-bellied black snake also asks you to rethink your ideas about independence. Being independent means being responsible for your own actions and making decisions based on what is best for you. Red-bellied black snakes remind you that you can be independent and still accept support when it's offered. Ooh. So you can be independent and still get a little bit of help. Ask people. So this is motherhood, there's a sisterhood. So there's a sisterhood around you, right? So this is a fertile independence of family and looking after that. That's what we got in our mind here. Airbenders. See, sometimes it's good to read the book. What have we got for the wildflower, Australian wildflower? Well, see, 2 seconds, here we are. Let's see what the one down here is. Oh. 5 corners. It's about development. All right. I'm also going to read this one just for funds, because air people, I know you like the information. I have a Gemini moon. I have an Aquarius rising. I like the information, and that's why I like to give it to everybody, because you know what? I can give you intuitive, or I can actually give you what the writer has said about this. So let's do a bit more story time. All right. So this is about personal development and is indicated in the 5 corners flowers. If you can imagine the fruit with the bottom quarters indicating the legs, the side corners indicating the arms, then follow it up to the top corner, it would indicate the head. Surrounding this energy, the energy of this flower concerns the development of self-awareness and alignments. Events that have been occurring may indeed be character building, but look at the opportunities to develop further. Now is the time to make plans and be confident about your future self. Be careful of the impulses and actions that have a plan B ready when making plans. As a healer, 5 corner boosts the self-esteem and assists in personal development for life purposes and explorations. Alright, so this is a personal development card. What have you been involved in that you can go, I can actually take this a little bit further. This is not just happening to me, it's happening for me. I'm inside it, alright? What is the personal development from the spot that you're in? That's a nice sort of round here. So we've got this independence, we've got a support of a family and sisterhood, and we're going to develop ourselves, self-development. Nice. Alright. Yeah, people, I got a Green Witch Oracle. These are just fresh out. Got a lot of salad in them. Got a lot of fruit and veg, herbs. Desire. Oh, desire and continuance. Okay. So I like this because it is a fire card. Oh, it's an earth card. It's deep rooted. But what it has is a heart. The letters has a heart. So this is about your desires. It can be financial because anything that's a bit green leaf and widespread is it talks about finances. So this may be for deep rooted sort of stuff and really connecting to stuff. But this is your strong desires and to maybe lay a foundation and have personal development. All right. So we have strong desires and communication inside of there. And we have a continuance, which is water. So we've got a fire and a water card inside of here. All right, so this is a continuance. This is things going to continue. This is things folding on, a continuance of yourself. You know, we have that spot where we stop and then we could decide to continue. This is a continuance of things. It's fruitful. And don't look at the best thing I ever heard, one of them, is do not look at the seed in the apple, but the orchard in the seed. All right, there's big things. What are these personal development? What is your desires? So how do we make a continuance in our emotions just there and get our apples and our fruit? Okay, so this is the Earth Magic. Earth Magic. I just love this little deck. It goes with everything. It goes with everything. It's like a black top. Okay, blessings. All right, so this is counting your blessings inside of here. There's blessings to come. The rainbows will shine. It is going to shine through for you. This is what we see in this card. So the desire and this development and, you know, knowing this sisterhood and connecting to them, you know, knowing to ask for help when you need it, right? And finding that continuance, that stability for your emotions, that sustenance. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? Blessings. What is your gratitude? What are the blessings in your life? Look at everything a different way. How can you develop from where you're at? All right. One from the Archetypes deck, which I am going to use as one of the decks in the 3 picker cards. In my picker card, full moon, self-love, sweetheart tea. That's what it is. Ooh, so things have come to an end. This is an ending. Look at it. Stop. This is where you put your hand up. This might be where you are down drawing the boundary and this comes to an end. This might be where something that has been pursuing or kept on going, this continuous is like there's the dead end. And it's like, you know, so you can move on from something. What are your desires? What is the blockage? Where can you step around this? Where can you develop from this? Because this is all about development and connecting. All right, this path is ending. Whatever you've been doing, it's going to come to an end. There's an ending in here. Okay, so I have been reading the Greenwood Tarot for 25 years. I'm just about to give us a Greenwood reading. I'm really connected to this deck. I slept with it a lot over the years, more than any man. Got a man coming home soon. Could be interesting. Might see a glow. Watch this space. So he's been gone for a very long time. Anyway, relationships, complicated. I am going to turn this down so that you can see the reading develop. We do go through your present state and we go through your conscious and subconscious and everything that's going on. We go through our challenges, what's driving us and how we can heal from this. What's our healing elements? How do we work with it, right? So, and then I'm going to do individual star signs at the end, which will be time stamped. If you are here, still here, please hit like and subscribe. And I love that you're here. I'm going to turn this down so that you can see what's on the table and we'll develop this reading. Let's see where we go. All right, air signs. I love your work. Let's see where we are. Present state. My airbenders, present state. There we are. So, what do we got first? All right. So this can be escapism, this card. In its worst, it's escapism. It is removing yourself and getting drunk and not really engaging in your emotions. But this is sensory emotions, right? So at its best, it's dancing in the rivers of life. It's feeling those emotions, all right? It's feeling us dance and feeling us and feeling the blood course in our veins and feeling our heart, right? And feeling those emotions and being involved in that sensory emotions around you. All right, good place to start. Time to dance, right? Time to dance. Next card is our spiritual mediator. So it's the next energy that surrounds us that we can use, all right, utilize. And apparently I'm showing you that too. Maybe there's a reunion for people, maybe a family reunion, a sibling reunion. This is maybe an old lover coming back. You can see the attraction up there, but I'm going to show you that because I was waving it at you. Can't not. All right, so present state is, making your nest, making your rent, setting it up. You know, this might be renovating. This might be making yourself a nice little spot. This could be an earth sign child, an earth element child. But this is really making your nest, you know, really making sure that you've got everything set in place, like getting your larder full, like, you know, making sure that, you know, just making a home, enjoying making a home just here. All right, what is your conscious will? What's consciously going on in this for you? What do we got? Conscious will. Ooh, there's a rebirth. This is an emotional rebirth. This is taking control, taking the bones of what a past life was, throwing them in the pot and making something very fertile. All right, this feels like another sister love card, right? This is sort of, you know, really having that rebirth, really sharing it, really asking for help, really putting yourself out there, going after your desires. We've got a nice sort of rebirth. We go through a mourning phase after we let go of things that didn't work. We then have this rebirth, right? Next card is the driving force. It's what the source of your power is. What's the driving force for the airbenders this week? Air people. What's the driving force? Yeah, I'm going to take that one. Oh, be yourself. All right, if you're an air sign woman. If not, this is about if you're an air sign man, this is about really expressing yourself a bit more compassionately, like a bit more on your feminine level. All right, but this is a real, like, being the source of yourself, like, and being able to communicate your love and being able to show your intelligent being and really being able to, you know, drive forward in your intellectual pursuits. You may be protecting something. This queen is fierce. She will chop off your head. All right, so don't underestimate her, but she's clear cut. And she does try to express herself from a loving golden heart. All right, because that is the heart of our forest. The next card is our unconscious. What do we unconsciously think about what's going on here? I need to get rid of that deck. All right. Need the space, see? All right, what do we unconsciously think about what's going on? Why does it feel like it's that card? Oh, I've got unconsciously. So we've got insecurities. We've got the insecurities of what this dead end is. We've got this insecurities of, you know, the communications. We've got insecurities of who we feel. We've got panic. We're standing on the back of it. We've got some of the skeletons in our closet. It's who's watching. It's who's communicating. There's some harrowing, perhaps harassing communication that has been going on. I really do think that the best place of this is out of your head, air people. I do get to, this is where you breathe and write it down. Right? Write down your insecurities, because when you know your insecurities, you know you need what to work on. You know what your development areas are if you work out what your insecurity is and where that's driven from, right? Oof, I've dropped our red belly black snakes right off, sisterhood, right off the table. Let's fix that. All right, so this woman is a little bit harrowed, but they're not really hitting their mark. All right, this is your insecurities. Clear your mind, clear your head, write them down. And our red belly black snake. Let's put him back in here. Independence. You're independent. Okay. So, what have we got? That's our unconscious. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here, people? What have we got? As I keep pushing these cards around the table, because that's what I do, apparently. All right. Attraction. All right, so this is an attraction. Maybe this is that romance. And maybe this is the attraction to things from the past. Maybe this is the attraction to your life. Maybe this is the, you know, that you've got the 3 cups of joy, but this is the attraction. What's the attraction to life? Maybe this is a challenging attraction that you have for somebody. All right, maybe this is how you express your heart. All right, so this challenge inside of this is in attraction in some way, shape or form. Okay, we're going to come back to that. Healing element. what's going to help you? If this is what we need to work on, how we balance this out, how we balance our attraction, what we're attracted to, what we're attracting, maybe. You know, or there's a challenge in you, insecurities inside of this attraction, because what we are insecurity, what we're thinking, we bring it on, we attract it, right? So, but we're having a rebirth, you know that. What is a healing element? What's going to help? Oh, judgment and fulfillment together. I'm going to put those together. All right, because they came out together like that. Judgment and fulfillment. All right, so something is going to go on. You need to keep your eye on the path, not the bear. All right, you're looking for this rainbow in the background, the blessings in the background. You can see it there. We're going to go through here. We're going to ignore other people's judgment, because there's only a few people that you need to care about. And you know who they are. They're the pillars that stand around you, right? And so don't be frightened of the bear. Make sure that you keep your eye on the path. And this is a fulfillment. And so this is a balancing out of your desires. You've made choices, you made decisions based on your faith and what you believe in, and this is finding that balance on a physical and spiritual plane inside of here. All right, inside of your desires. So we're going to put those both as healing elements. What's the general outcome? What's the general outcome? Ooh, the moon. So this is fertile, but it's wishy-washy. Some say it's black and white. It's weighing up the pros and cons. Maybe that's the insecurities in there that you need to weigh up, and how we balance out this household and how we proceed with this attraction. All right, but this is it's an incandescent light. We've got the Queen of Water sitting inside of this, so it's this watery, strong, mothery sort of energy. All right, but it's sort of working out what your dream is. It's sort of working out what you believe, right? So we just sort of watch inside of this, because our cup sort of fills from this spot, but it's not giving you a guiding light. This is sort of saying take time to be fertile and get your dreams inside of here and work out what that is, what your heart desires. All right, that's interesting. So I'm going to do the individual star signs. So first up, I'm going to do Gemini. Oh, straight out. Ooh, the hair. So this is a strong, passionate woman. This woman is a woman of faith. It's got a rebirth inside of here as well. You can see this egg here, and again the egg. So we've got this fertility thing happening inside of here, Gemini. And so this could be you impassioning and taking on this mother, this passionate mother who believes in her thing. She, again, is the same sort of person who will take you off your head. This is maybe you embracing that, your passionate desires and that sort of thing. All right, but it's a real motherly sort of, this might be somebody in your life, or this may be you. Okay. Gemini, let's see, two more. Two more for Gemini. What have we got here, peeps? Two more for Gemini. I'm taking that one. Oh, this could be a partnership, Gemini. I don't often say that, but this time it turned up. This is a partnership. This could be a partnership. So this could be a euphoric, fatherly sort of figure that feels that they're in control of their emotions. They're able to express this ecstasy. They're able to work with it. This passionate king and this passionate queen, the passion of her faith and the passion of his heart. This is a very strong attraction sitting here. This may be the attraction that is difficult in here, and the judgment and this fulfillment is going to open things up. But this is a very interesting, nice couple sitting here, very passionate, different dynamics. Could be steamy. Could be steamy just there with the Queen of Fire and the King of Water. What else have we got? One more card for our Geminis. What do we got for our Geminis? One card for our Geminis. Ooh. So you might be hermiting away. All right. So this might be that it's time to take maybe this attraction, because this attraction's still here. It's some sort of judgment and fulfillment sitting in here. So maybe this here is it's time to take a breathing air, maybe take a breather and retreat to your tree. This hermit, what the hermit is about is really taking that time, taking that hermitage, taking your candle inside, really taking it, and there's the wren sitting down here again. So it's this homey sort of vibe that you really want to learn more, maybe about each other, maybe more about yourself. And so this could be an introspective journey that you need to go on to find this inside of you, what this attraction is. sort of thing. But this is a real introspective journey. So it might be a couple, might be by yourself. Very interesting there, Gemini. See how that works for you. Thank you very much for being here. And I hope you catch up with my sweet hot tea. It's going to be a pick a pile for the full moon. All right. Thank you very much. Please hit like and subscribe. I will catch you next week, Gemini. Next we have Libra. Libra. Any Libras in the house? Let me know in the comments. Do I have any Libras in the house? Oopa. All right, hope so, because we've got this really jumpy, feisty little energy that is a passionate messages of passion, messages of faith. You might be feeling that you're intuitive. I always see this guy as a ferret in a filing cabinet with a ping pong ball. Right, but he's chasing it here, he's chasing it there, he's turning things over. These are messages of faith. This could be a fire element child. All right, somebody that's very bold and out there. All right, but we're looking for little bits of spiritual stuff here and there, looking for what we believe in with this card. And little messages coming, little messages of faith coming, little messages of passion coming. Okay, Libra. Libra. And there's the extra 2. So this guy is slow and steady, wins the pace, wins the race. He is methodical. He's pacing it out. He's not trying to get there first. He's trying to get there right. This guy can be a pack animal and work with the pack. He can also be a dark animal and work by himself. He can be a lone wolf. All right, so there are 2 sides. There is a dark and a light to this king. He's not ready to settle down. He hasn't got it all. He's still on his journey. All right, but he's pacing it out. So it may be that Stones is always a little bit financial. It could have something to do with that for you. But here we have like this inspiration, and we've got this, how do we, this balance. This is inspired, and this guy is really sort of, pacing himself along. But he's ready to take on the challenge. That you're ready to take on the challenge, Libra. All right. This is 2 of Stones. This is banging and making your money and your destiny work together. All right, this is Saturn and Jupiter like clashing and trying to make some physical challenge, make some change, right? So it might be that you might be trying to take on something, a job or something that you have faith in, all right? So you're taking you're getting a bit of intuition, somebody gives you a tip, something maybe for job and work, and it's really something that you're going to take on. It's a physical challenge. You may feel that this is a physically challenged situation, but it's really about making your money, right? There's really making your money inside of that, Libra. All right, I hope that works for you. Let me know in the comments. And I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good week. All right, and the last but not least, I have Aquarius. What have we got, Aquarius? Aquarius. Oh, no drama, llama. All right, so here we sit at this point. We've gone through the 3 cups. So we've had the 2 cups of attraction, and then we've got the 3 is joy, and then this 4th cup where we don't enjoy ourselves. We can see the attraction, we can see the joy, but we don't see the joy in ourselves. There's a bit of a recycling of our emotions here, maybe filtering them as the water pours out of the cup. There's an expression in here. She's expressing herself, refreshing herself. So this heart is the queen. This deer here is the queen of arrows. So the queen of arrows and communication, which we have in the top here, she's being refreshed by this. All right, so it's sort of taking the weight. She's being refreshed by this. The queen gets refreshed by this. All right, so take that. 2 more for Aquarius. What do we got? No drama alarm. No, it's good. So you might be stepping back from this. You still haven't, present state is ecstasy. Maybe there's a lot of erratic emotions going on inside of there, and you're just stepping back that 1 step. All right. Maybe this attraction is your challenge, because we double up on this too, being attracted to this, being attracted to yourself. Oh, what else? Oh, making a home. This is stable. This provides for this child. You've had this rebirth, and this is really talking about your legacy. So you might not be really thinking about your emotional life, but you really are talking about making your money here. This is really setting up your business. This is really setting up a home. This is setting yourself up in a place that, we've gone through your traditions. You know who you are. You know how you're making money. And you can have this apple tree. You can make yourself some scrumpies from that apple cider, and drink it with your peeps at home, in your castle, because that's what that's about, right? So it's about making your home. You might be bored with your home, but you're making a home. All right, we're making a home. That's what we're doing. Okay, one more for Aquarius for this week. Here we go. Aquarius. So this is emotional. We've got two queens on the table for you here. Might be two sides of you. Maybe, you know, because here we're saying you're not emotional. Maybe this is that you need to make your home. You need to make sure that you feel stable. You feel strong. That Ren is saying that you need to make that home. You make your rebirth. This is the queen of that emotional rebirth, right? So rest it, but feel it from your heart. That's a really interesting one, Aquarius. All right, you have a home. You know, it's stable, this emotion is stable, and you're able to maybe express yourself from your heart. All right, and find your dreams, because we know that I've mentioned the queen is inside of this moon here. So it's finding your dreams, finding that fertile spot for yourself. All right, Aquarius, thank you very much for being here. I hope you hit like and subscribe. I'm going to have a full moon, pick a card, pick a pile, sweet hot tea coming out for the full moon. I thank you very much, and I will catch you on the laters.